It's time for the biggie dude. It's time for the biggie dude, everybody. Hold on, I gotta get my I gotta look at my stream just to make sure it's like doing stuff. It's time for the chill piano, deep voice, relaxing type beat stream show. My name is Biggie Dude, and I kind of cool. Ask your mom. Or don't, that's fine. Ask yourself if you're a mom. You could be the mom of a pet. You could be the mom of a child. You could be a cool mom. You could be a mom that thinks she's a cool mom that just is not. You all know who you are. Life is so cool, dude. I love my life. It's weird because TikTok's not here today. But I do want to check out. Oh, I forgot to turn on listen. Hello, Biggie Dude. Testing. Testing. Oh yeah, I sound cool. Just feeling out things, I think, so far. Oh, I forgot to do the YouTube thing. Oops. Oh, that was pretty. Hello, everyone. My name is Biggie Dude. And I am a dude. And I'm big. And my name is Eric. Wow. What's up, Victoria? How are you, dude? Just setting some the YouTube things to the playlist so like I don't have to do it later because I will forget. It's good to see you today. I hope you're having a wonderful today. Music. It's really weird not having the TikTok audience right now. But for some reason, Streamlabs did the thing where their license went out. What's up, Ray? Hi, Ray. We saw the puppy today. That was so nice. Squib is such a nice, good boy. That made me happy, like really happy. He's so adorable. You know? And they both looked so happy. You know, I love it when people and aminos are happy. And they're going to have the bestest time ever. That's a really beautiful thing. She needed him and they needed each other. And they found each other. It's like a romance, but without the romantic stuff. Just like, yay. Like those, have you seen the commercials in my mind? Ever since I saw you, I never I knew I couldn't live without you. You know, and it's the dog. I saw them on the Puppy Bowl when I was watching it with my mom. Yes, I'm in your mind, obviously. I know that you can understand. Very few people can understand when I get excited and like I got 15 things going on at once in my brain and I'm just trying to explain something so that people can have a frame of reference. And it's also something that I was always really good at because I could connect things that I knew people would understand it to. I've always been so good at connecting things. It made me a great teacher. I realized that when I was tutoring for the National Honor Society in high school, you know, like I realized that I could connect stuff in different ways for different people so that they could remember it. I was like, dude, I have a gift. I mean, I just thought it was going to help me be a good teacher, you know, honestly. But it's so nice to see both Jess and Squib so happy. And we look forward to seeing more Squib Tent. Squib Tent? Is that what we call it? I don't know. It plays into your autism a lot because a lot of the time I just talk out of experience, but people think I'm just trying to make it about me. I understand, yeah. She does. She really does seem happy. That's cool. What's up, Mac Attack? How are you, dude? I went to Aldi's and I was happy because I saw the chips, and then I was sad because they didn't have the hint of lime chips. You got 3 days off? Heck yeah, dude. I gave myself 7.5 years off. Shout out to everybody on kick.com, Twitch, and YouTube. I'm not on TikTok today because, like I was saying, the Streamlabs thing turned it off. Ray says, "Hi, Kick. Hi, Twitch. Hi, YouTube. You're really missing your dad today? It happens. When's the year? Is that already happened, or no? It's soon, right? Or did I totally screw up a lot? The man with the jokes, dude. I got jokes because with a face like this, you gotta get him a different way. That's right. It was the day after. It's the day after my sister's birthday. Okay. I couldn't remember if it had already passed, but it's not for a bit. But it's already been almost 10 months. And Ray, it's okay. I don't know if anybody told you, but it's really okay to miss the people that you love a lot. Because sometimes I think people like you and myself sometimes think we got to be superheroes all the time, and we can grieve too. I had to move the things around. So we are in Arcadia.xyz, and this is the Tunnel of Rebirth. And no, for real, it's a lot of pressure sometimes, I know. And sometimes the biggest pressure is for your and my personality is from ourselves, But luckily, I don't have the perfectionism side of the INFJ part, thank goodness. Sorry about that. Max says, it's hard for me to show emotions. I understand that. I'm much more open on the internet than I am in person because, if I'm interacting in a, real thing, like I'm always figuring things out, But I'm always just me. Yeah, I have control over it. Yeah. Sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but yeah. But sometimes there's a disconnect for what you're feeling inside and the ability for people to convey those things in a way that people will understand. Like, let's say, and some people it's like figuring out how they, how people share their pain. Like, let's say somebody is mad at you and you have no idea because they internalize it. And then they say, something like, yeah, well, your show sucks or something, just something stupid. And then that's your cue. Like, if you don't pick up on that something is wrong because she said something or he said something in that moment, you're not going to know, like there's so many ways. It's like, they didn't say it, but like, if you know what I mean? Anyway. Ray, thank you so much. Ray says, Biggie, I love you so much. Cause I'm a Biggie dude. I'm just one guy, but I'm one guy that's going to do the best I can with what I got forever. Every day is a beautiful day, and every day could be my last day. Ray says, I wish I could hug all the BB squad. Having hugged many members of the BB squad, yes, you do. You want to, because they're all great hug people. Every single one's been a good person to hug. Literally every single one. BB Squad equals good hugs. I tell you, you know. That's for real. Victoria says in July it'll be a year, July 11th. Yeah. I forgot that you also had that. Thank you for sharing that again, Victoria, because I did forget, and I appreciate you, obviously. Mac Attack says, I just don't know how to express them correctly. Unfortunately, my girl is teaching me how, but it's a long process. I'm used to just not caring about anyone's feelings. I've just lost so much, I've turned them off. I understand that. And it's cool that you got somebody that's helping you work through that, you know what I mean? Ray says, especially Jess, I think if I hugged her, she would heal you so much. You heal yourself. The power's within you, Ray. I mean, Jess is great and all, but the power is in you. Victoria says, your brain go derpity derp. It does sometimes. Ray says, you're growing. Please allow yourself to grow and take the time to live. Yeah, exactly. Admiral Akbar, Admiral Snack Bar. What's up, Tim? What did I miss? It tends to happen a lot. Love you, E. Something. You're welcome, Mac. Ray says, no, it is, but I don't know. We are just so connected, like in such a beautiful way. Yeah. You know, all of us together. I'm glad I met her, yeah. So many people that I would not have known came from Jess and her community and lots of different things. So it's a beautiful thing. And I can't imagine like not knowing all the people that I know right now. And it's, yeah. Yeah, I did forget that, Victoria. Yeah. What's up, Tim? Timo? And Magatech, thank you for sharing that with us here, because sometimes it's hard for people to share stuff. Sometimes there's something about sharing stuff on the internet where people don't really know each other. Sometimes it's very therapeutic and stuff, and there's like that. It's like you get out the feeling stuff without having to really put yourself out there, you know? Because like in person, it's a lot harder, you know? And then something about me just helps people just like let go. It's been something about me. It's just something about me. Something about me exudes peace and good stuff. Just always has. I've been told that my presence is just a calming thing, you know? Many different times in my life. Miss your grandma too. She was really cool. Yeah. Level 14. Hell yeah. You just sob in person? Yeah. I sob internally sometimes. Like I don't cry in public if I can help it, you know, which is different. Victoria, thank you so much. Victoria said I was an amazing human, and I agree. When somebody tells you it's going to be okay in real life, that's it. I'm gone. I understand. Admiral Snackbar says, I can attest, I personally know E for his attention span. He's still the best, very humble, low-key guy. I'd get a beer with him again if I drank anymore. Dude, it's been almost 11 years. Well, I mean, I am having multiple conversation at the same time, but I did forget that part, and I didn't want to forget that. Most times I just remember everything. That was something that I wish that I had, you know, had. Magatech, thank you so much. You gifted a membership to Biggie Dude on YouTube. Thank you so much. Ray says, true, you're really good at that. I'm doing good in this life thing, you know? And Ray, thanks for being you. Magatech, thanks so much for the sub gift membership to Zephinator. Timo, it's great to see you. And right now, I'm just thinking about how I've met everybody. Some of you in real life in this chat, and some of you from certain areas, and some of you for a long time, some for you a little time, but feels like a long time. And I'm just happy. Of course you can talk about sad things. You're gonna head out, have a good night. All right, Magitech, thanks so much for hanging out, buddy. We'll see you when we see you. And thanks for sharing tonight. Ray says, can I talk about sad things? I know I've just talked about death, but I was there in the hospital till my grandmother's last breath and I held her hand. I don't really have anyone to talk about it. It's so heavy on you. Of course you can talk about it here, Ray. Thanks for wanting to. I'm honored. She said I love you when she couldn't. She really was trying to get better. Yeah. I don't think anybody ever wants to really be sick to the point where they're gonna go, you know? And the hardest part of all of it, we're all gonna go. We're all gonna have unfinished business. Every single one of us. It's okay. You know, maybe the particles and atoms that make up our bodies, maybe they get another chance at another time. Who knows how all of this works? I know I don't. It was a heavy day today. I can feel it. And you know I can feel it, which is helping me. Aw, that's so cool. The Puppy and Justice stream made it better. It was so great to meet Squib. And just, it's always great to see her happy, obviously, you know? And it was fun. It was like meeting a new member of the family, you know what I mean? Even though it's not a family, you know what I mean? You get it. Or a new cast member or a new character in this show. Admiral Snack Bar, my friend Timo, says, if you feel like you have nobody to talk to, I will always recommend therapy. My therapists have been helping me with my eating. Now I'm still trying to process my best friend's untimely passing last year. I remember that. And this September will be the first convention contest that I've gone to in our area that he won't be at. I don't know how it's going to affect you. Best friends. You have to say it like a frog, right? Something's happening. Something cool is happening, like I can't explain it. Ray says, yeah, I did therapy a while back. It was too expensive, and my mom has free sessions, but I got attached permission, so that doesn't work. Yeah. I wish it was free. For real, right? After the first year, your feelings will change, but you don't know that yet. All right, Victoria. and now I will read what Victoria just put in the chat. Frog emoji ribbit, 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 ribbit ribbit. Boobies in the chat. La 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 la. Victoria's not even in the squad yet. Victoria, you have to watch BB Jess so you can be in the squad. She's cool and stuff. There you go. Ray put boobies in the chat. Let's go. Ray says, true, she's amazing. It's true. Admiral Snack Bar says, yeah, unfortunately, most insurances don't cover mental health. One of the perks of my job. Why do you think I'm doing this? This isn't just for me. Even though the primary purpose is for me, as long as the core of this is all just, am I able to get out my emotions, get out my other stuffs? Can I clear out my own stuff first to make sure I'm okay? And then can I help other people? True, this is my therapy. It's, remember, entertainment purposes only. Officially. I'm always going to be careful with that because like there's so many people that make their brand like, oh, I'm so cool. Follow me and I will save your life and stuff. You know, I'm authentic and I'm just one person. Everybody has beautiful gifts. And some don't know that. A lot of them don't know that. And to get closer to me, and I just enjoy being here. There's something about this. Obviously, I understand why you say that. Yeah. Because even if it truly helps, you know what? I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm not a licensed lots of stuff. I'm not going to take any responsibility, you know? Because, and that's why I say this is just something, you know what I mean? Admiral Snack Bar says he's just a man with a keyboard and a laugh and a genuine personality with boobies in the chat. What the heck? All right, Tim, and this is funny. You guys, all right, hold on. I have to, all right, hold on. Where are you? All right, so this is what we're talking about, everybody. I'm doing this for the Twitch chat. Those are the boobies in the chat. They are, they're two bees under a sheets, okay? And they're like, boo, they're scary, boo, bees. And that is from the amazing BB Jess, who is super cool. Yay. And now you know what the heck we're talking about. And she got banned for that emote once because people were sucky and false reported her. Don't be a sucky person. Remember that. But anyways. Yeah, I have a lot of life experience because I'm old. I'm 51. I don't feel it, dude. We'll take a deep breath soon. We can take one right now. You want to take? All right. We're gonna take a deep breath, everybody. So here's what I say. All right. Everything is temporary. Okay. Remember, all the joys, all the hopes, all the dreams, and everything that's going right, everything that's going wrong, everything is temporary, and we are all going to die. Okay. Within 1,000 years, probably. So I'm going to take a deep breath in. Let out all the worries that I have. Let go of all the great things. Let go of all the stinky things. And just take an emotional cleanse, an emotional dump, if you will. And now we're going to take a breath. And then I'll read that out loud, Tim. I always take a little bit of extra time to breathe in. 2 years older than me. Couldn't run into her at SLU. Nice. What's her first name? Oh, I don't know her. There was only like 2 names it could have been, and that was not it. It did start with that, though. But that girl was from Constableville by Lowville. I know what you meant, dude. It's a little bit. I've been very ignorant about it, Ray. I know that things are bad in a certain part of our country, and I know that I'm gonna try to hold space for sanity and peace. You know, there's nothing I can do about that over there. But right here, what I can do is anybody that just needs a break or whatever can take it. Remember, some people fall asleep to this, you know? Victoria says this chat is cocoa nutty. A little bit. Ray says me. I fall asleep to this, yeah. Well, with a screen like mine, Victoria, I'm the snack that smiles back. Admiral. Ray's cozy over in Kick Chat. I'm cozy in my house. I did the trash and the recyclables. I watched WWE Monday Night Raw. I walked for an hour and some change. I had some fun playing games, and I saw a stream and with a girl and her dog. That's great, Admiral Snack Bar. I'm not reading that out loud. Ray says, it's like the rooms. Kick is just me. Twitch is just a bunch of other people. Yeah. And then, like, oh, wait, I forgot to. No, I did the thing. I thought I forgot to show that it was a live stream. If you monetize the live streams on YouTube before it, it pumps it out on the shorts more. Word Games was fun. I had a whole lot of laughs, a lot of wonderful laughs. It was, and some serious moments in there too, but it was but beautiful. I'm having a really good day. A package that it was supposed to be here tomorrow was here today, so that was good. Emerald Snackbar says, for good reason. I don't want to wake up my fiance to get some shorts. Yeah. I was not wearing dress pants the rest of the night. Hell yeah, I know what you mean. You're popping in TikTok chat? I'm not even here. Oh, you meant earlier. Yeah. I mean, Ray, like back in the day, yeah, I understand. It's like I'm not live on TikTok. How did that happen? When I first started in TikTok, like right after I left teaching, I would get like 3,000 to 4,000 viewers at a time. Because I was playing the Wordscapes game, like cat, dog, and I had it set up so like I had a mirror on my piano, and I made it look like a webcam thing, but it was just like with little index cards and stupid crap. It was like, and it was fun, and that's where we met the Party Ghost and stuff like that. Because their name used to be Pay the Ghost, but the chat was going by so fast, so then I just thought it said Party Ghost, and then they changed their name to Party Ghost, and Emily is such a wonderful person. Yeah. I turn normal, silly moments into memories. I love this crap, dude. Just being alive. Just not having to go be the guy that they all thought I was going to stay, that teacher person, till I was 55, I think of how many wonderful aesthetic experiences and artistic things and dances and musicians and dancers and art and cosplay and everything and gaming and all the things that I've seen and been a part of. Dude, I wouldn't know it if I didn't believe in myself and just bounced from teaching, dude. Every now and then it really just hits, and I'm just so freaking thankful that I am who I am. And if I can help anybody do more self-discovery, self-journeys, self-growth, if I can help people want to even think about it and just be cool and whatever, dude, maybe the world can be better. Just because one idiot, one doofus on a live stream, or that becomes a playlist of curated videos or whatever, that talks from his heart and soul and makes fart sounds because they're fun. What if that guy could just help people? What's up, Brent, dude? How are you? But the thing that's even better than that, not me. What if one of you other guys, some of you other little guys and girls and non-binary, but so all you little guys out there, anybody that feels good about this, you can help other people feel good about themselves or whatever too, by bringing the joy that you feel to other people. I'm just one dude with an idea that I can help make the world better. And if anybody's world, I can make my own world better. And part of me wants to help other people. I want to have as many cool people along for the ride. I'm a dude, you're a dude, we're the dude. We're all dudes. Yeah, Keenan and Kel. Who likes orange soda? I'm feeling very hopeful for humanity today. I just want you to know, I know that a lot of the places the world's freaking on fire and stuff, but right now, we're gonna make it. Yeah. Timo loves orange soda. You know it. Brent, how are you today, dude? And I've gotten out what I needed to get out. I had a beautiful today, and I had a really amazing stream earlier, and I've just felt really in my warmth. I really feel connected to love and joy and hope and all the good stuff that there is about being human. And I'm going to choose that in myself. And I love that stuff. So There we go. You're doing well? I'm glad. And we got amazing people over on Kick Chat, or at least Ray, you know. We got some lurkers, workers, and twerkers everywhere. You're all freaking amazing. We're not on TikTok today. I think you're just getting ready for bedtime? Nice, dude. Yeah, I got the trash and recyclables out, so I'll stay up until I can bring in the bin. But what I mean by that when I say I've cleared out my stuff is like now if anybody has a question for me or something that's on their mind or weighing on them that you would like to share with me or whatever, if it's very personal or if it's too personal, I will ask for permission to read it out loud. And if it's something you don't want me to read out loud, I won't. So there we go. What's up, Markor Parkour? You just finished work? Johnny didn't take your shift? Yep, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. We're having a fun time. Cuddling the dogs, my wife, and listen to Biggie, dude. Life is good. Hi! Hi, dogs. Hi, wife. His wife, not. I don't have one anymore. Okay. Lucky you, Markor. My work ever ends. Yeah. It's a trap. I love your alt name. That's so great, Timo. Do you know that booby trap backwards is party boob? You are welcome. It is, Victoria. I didn't make it up. I got lost a second. That was fun. You have no idea. I believe someone triggered the idea in my brain. I jumped so fast to update my alt's name. This used to be totally not infamous Timo. I'm famous in this chat, apparently. Markor, you're famous everywhere, dude. People are like, oh my god, it's Markor. He's so famous. Yay. There, see? Told you. Markor is better than being infamous. Would you rather be infamous or out famous? Ha ha ha. There it is. Is it because I raised Ohio? What in the skibbity is going on in the chat? Tim says, I feel so old. But why? People have been making up silly words all the time. Your knees popped when I read Riz. Yeah, Markor is a little on the younger than us side. That's a good way to put it. Or because my gut is so rich, Skibidi. Emerald Snack Bar, there's a song on For All Ridiculous Times, or the Fart album that I recorded live on April 21st. There's a song called the Skibbity Song. It is inspired by that man, I Am Markor. There's a bunch of videos on this one artist covering emo songs with brain rot words. It's funny. Heck yeah, dude. What's the latest brain rot word? I mean, Skibbity Riz in Ohio, those are things. Discord mod, that was a long time ago. You know, what's Mark Word? Like, what's the story, Morning Glory? What's the word, hummingbird? 3 of you will get that joke. I believe they should update some Blues Traveler words with brain rot words. That'd be great. Like the hook brings you back would be great. Skibbity, 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 riz, riz, Ohio. What is that? Is it tongue, 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 or tung, 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 sahur? What does it mean? What do they do with it? Oh, you're actually, that's not bad. Markor, that's not bad. It's not an Oasis reference. Tim probably knows, Tim would have the best shot of the people that I know that are in the chat, you know? It's just brain rot. It's a creature. A tung 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 sahur. Am I saying it right? You just say it? What's it look like? Does it smell like Updog? Why can't Updog come back? Bring Updog back, dude. We've been doing that a little bit every now and then. It's been fun. Because it's stupid. I like dumb stuff sometimes. That's why I'm a streamer. So I can be the dumb stuff. Skibbity Riz, we are both from different worlds, correct. Long tong tong sahar. Did I just like solve world hunger, or did I just swear in like Arabic or something? Or tung lung tung doop boopy doopy doopy doop. Thank you. Now, what's the story, Morning Glory? What's the word, hummingbird? Did you hear about Hugo and Kim? It's from Bye Bye Birdie, a little musical from back in the day. Why am I skibbity rizzing? Oh, did you, is this, what? That's what that is? Tung, 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 that's, what? What is that? That's what it is? It looks like Captain Caveman got shaved. It really, that's kind of what it looks like. That was lovely. And now I've learned more stuff. What's up, dog? Not much, G. What's up with you? Thanks for finishing the bit. I really appreciate that, Timo. Dang, man. They got people that care about comedy. Tralalero tralala. A shark with legs and shoes? How did this get to be called Italian brain rot? Was that where it came from? Is it from Italy? Or are they just making fun of the Italian language? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You are the youngest person ever. What? Are you tralalalling? Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tra-la-la-la-la. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's up, Logan? I was tra-la-la-ling. I absolutely am. See, one of my true gifts is connection of understanding. I took what you wrote, and in my mind, I'm connecting like, wait, is that like the Tra-La-La song? And then and then you're writing it out, and in my mind, it's like, he's got to be doing it, so I'm going to sing it, and I'm probably going to be right. But I'm such a great decoder. I love it, except if you're a woman. Because then I have no idea. I'm just a guy. That was funny. What's up, Logan? Well, fortunately for you. Yeah, I am not a woman. Well, no, that great. Thanks. And I'm impressed. Thank you. Love the tra-la-la-ing. I never got a true chance to say this, but man, you're one of my inspirations to stream. And I just wanted to let you know that. Logan, thank you so much, dude. Were you watching in the supercard things? I love that. I'm glad that you told me about that, Marcour, before I watched that, because that's where the clip ends or whatever. But that other thing is just like further on stuff. I'm old enough to take fiber on a daily basis. I never met a mucil I didn't like. Only old people get that. Me and Macho T, I love Macho T, man. He's a great dude. The two got you into Supercard. I was took your picks in Clash of Champions. Oh, cool. That's so cool, Logan. And thank you for the wonderful comment and stuff. You know? And that's why, like, when I talk about like inspiring people or whatever, I always bring up my dad, because my dad. Let me just put dad in the chat. That should do the thing. I don't know if that's going to post on YouTube, but if you search up Biggie Dad playlist, I'll just write this out. Biggie Dad playlist. My dad passed away in December 2015. So this is going to be a hard year, probably 10 years. And July that year, my mom had hip surgery on July 1st, actually. And she asked, hey, you're not doing much in the summer. You want to watch Dad, basically? And because she had hip surgery, and then it was like recuperation time. She was out there for 11 days or something. And I had to spend 2 nights at home because 1, I had a doctor's appointment, and 2, I had a furnace put in. So that's really like, it's easy to remember how old my furnace is, you know. But I was making 3 videos a day at the time, like Supercard, Clash of Clans, or Clash Royale, or no, that was Clash of Clans back then, and usually WWE Immortals and stuff. And I just showed my dad how I did it, and you know. And then when I got home, you know, 2 days later, I got a notification that my dad made a video. And I was like, oh my God, my dad made a video. And that was so freaking cool. And he would go on to make 106 videos. And I was the 107th on that channel announcing his passing. And it's like you can see if anybody ever really wants to learn about me more and how I got to be the way I am, watch my dad's videos. You'll hear me in his voice. You'll see me in the twinkle of his eye. And even though he was blind as a bat, pretty much, he had a lot of eye problems from health things, you know. Wow, Marker, that was interesting. Emmer Snack Bar says, old enough to say that I get pain from just existing and not cool stuff like parasailing, cave diving, and contact sports. I understand that. Oh, what's up, Judas Time? Oh, Biggie, you put the Biggie Dad in chat. Dude's gonna make me emotional. Well, you know what? It's okay. You're in a safe place to express your emotions. Sometimes dudes need that, you know, because it's not safe to do other things. Oh my goodness, Logan. Oh, we're in Shrek's eyeball, and that's the tree of goals. So what are your goals for today, for this week? On Friday the 13th, I have a new musical adventure. It's going to be streamed on kick.com. I'm going to swear a lot and make it a new musical artist. And then I'm going to release it as an album, and it's going to be stupid and fun and probably make $7. My goal is to be in a bar in 10 years and hearing some old drunk people play that song and laugh. Your goal is to not die from the heat. That's pretty good. That dino there. Logan says, I needed to prepare for this because I might cry. Logan said, I still remember the video you made on it, and it helped me actually get through me losing my dad too. Thank you for that. If you need any collab stuff for your new stuff, let me know. It's all going to be made up swearing things and fun things. I'm just going to stream it. It's not going to be serious at all, but maybe. You never know. What's up, Shannon Buck? I might have like a barbershop thing that would be really fun. Maybe that does happen. Because it's going to be so easy to create dumb stuff. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Logan, thanks so much for hanging out for a second, I appreciate you. That was such a wonderful comment. And thank you for sharing that with me today. If it makes $8, I give somebody $1. I don't know. Hi, Shannon. It's a great guy. Yay. Where? This guy? The other guy? Or this guy? All of us guys. Hey, want to see me like do a sarcastic laugh? Thank you. Every guy on screen. Y'all being so complimentary today. I appreciate that. You're gonna make me have the same opinion of myself already, that I'm kick-ass. Do I keep that yes to me? Yes, obviously. It's like there's a wall there. It's just leaning against the wall. I should have said a magician never tells his secrets, right? That made you laugh? See? And both this and that were Christmas family gifts. My family knows that I am strange and I am fun. They love me for who I am and they know me. And that's such a beautiful thing. You know? I'm freaking strange. Yeah, dude. Judas Time says, can I read that out loud, Judas Time? Thank you. That's one that, yeah. Judas Time says, I used to think I came to terms with my mom's passing, but our family has gotten so complicated without her the more time passes. I miss that person that loved me unconditionally, even though she was flawed. There's something about unconditional love. Both of the giving and of the receiving, you know? And in my life, I've been lucky to have been on both sides of it. Because like that song says, like the greatest joy you'll ever know, the greatest thing you'll ever know is just to love and be loved in return. Or whatever the Nature Boy lyrics are. I screwed it up. I don't care. Timo says, my mom heightens my anxiety as she brings up her mortality on a monthly basis, making sure I am ready. I may one day come to appreciate it, but it's very taxing to your emotions. Here's a question, Tim. Do you know why she does it? And do you know that... Yes, E? It's also so that you don't forget that she's still here right now. Maybe. And sometimes people are afraid to die because they feel like they haven't lived and they don't know how to feel more about it. I'm not saying this about your mom because I don't know her really. I don't think I've ever met her. I won't say. I might have. No. I met Stasha's parents. K-Dog. I got Rippets from the Dollar Tree because we were talking about it. I was drinking it yesterday on stream and I was like, I wish K-Dog was here, but I'm hoping that, you know, things are getting better. What's up, Playbook Paradise? Playbook Paradise is also my former student. He's on YouTube with K-Dog. Admiral Magware says, I also think it's to make sure I honor her wishes. Yeah. What's up, Logang? Thanks for following. Appreciate you. He's a pretty good wrestler. I gotta admit that. And now where everything is because she won't be there to tell me. Yeah. Preparing. I like that one. It's Logan from you. Oh, hey, Logan. There it is. I didn't realize that was the same Logan. Yeah, Cake is a lot of fun, dude. I love Cake. It's weird not having the TikTok audience here tonight. K-Dog says, you're home. Let's go. Shannon Buck, this hand heart is especially for you. Because you're wonderful. And thanks again for the kind words, Logan. I really appreciate it. That was really cool. What's everybody got going on in their worlds today? I streamed some. I took out the trash. I had a beautiful stream so far. This one. I saw cool stream. I feel good. You're sore because you don't have the meds they were giving? Yeah, I believe that. Night, Admiral Smackbar. Timo, love you, buddy. Take care, man. Logan says, not a problem at all. Started back in therapy and life is looking back up. Heck yeah, dude. Let's go. Remember, every day is a gift. And some days are hard. Some days are not going well. It is, but right now, yeah. There's nothing I can do about that situation, K-Dog, so I've been just sharing a good vibe so that the people that are here can get to sleep easier, maybe, I guess. You know? Because I like peace. Because I kind of am peace. Peace and love and stuff. That's what I feel. Squib is the bestest boy. There are no lies detected, JD. What's up, brother? Ray was here earlier, but I think she's napping or something. I don't know. Doing something cool. That was so good that we got to meet the Squib. That was so nice. He's a good boy. He's a sweet puppy, yeah. I think they're gonna have a great honeymoon phase. K-Duck says they went home and they started riding around OKC. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Yeah. We just gotta try to be peaceful and stuff like that. Oh yeah, it's creamy time. I love y'all. Thanks for being alive, everyone. I'm just thankful that you're all here. We're just chilling and maybe making the world a little happier along the way. And I'm crunching on some chips. They're not the Hint of Lime chips that I really wanted because they were out. Yeah. Playbook says bigoted streams late to help us sleep. That's some King Sugar Honey Iced Tea. I'm just one dude that kind of got to figure out for himself and make choices that kind of help people sometimes. But as long as this stream exists for me to clear out my mind and my heart, which I did the first 30 minutes, the rest of it can do anything it wants to. You know? Life is beautiful and we're just a part of it. And we can help the world if we want to, or we can be doo-doo caca pee-pee heads about it. And the hard part is sometimes when you're stuck in something, it goes by so fast you have to react without thinking, and then cooler heads don't prevail sometimes. Playbook says, I'm so glad that you decided to keep the late night streams going. Dude, these heal me. You know, this is self-therapy, kinda. I've healed myself of things that I did not think were a problem. like abandonment and worthiness issues, you know? Stuck in something, right? Shannon. You got a hint of live tortillas chips? Those are so good. Oh, it is pouring right now. It sounds like the skies are taking a leak on the world. They're peeing on the world, everybody. Watch out. I've had some super busy days this summer, and these streams are an awesome way to unwind at night. That's really what it's all about. JD says, hopefully potty training isn't too difficult for her, but they seem like a great pair. I'm really happy for her. Oh yeah, for sure. It was nice to meet him then. Oh no, don't pee on me, world! I don't hear any cans or anything, so that's good. I hope my recycling bin doesn't... spew all of the contents. But I don't hear it, so that's a good thing. And I hope everybody's got some good stuff going on in the world, because you're pretty awesome. Man, I remember when my dogs were alive. Potty training, all those stupid pads. Got a case of Rip It? Dude, I got a whole bunch of them. Here, I'll show you. I don't want to lie. I don't want you to think I'm lying. I'm not a liar. See? Here we go. Rip It. Tribute. And they had the sugar-free ones, too. The, which one? Where is it? And then they had the sugar-free tribute ones. These are awesome. Ooh, look at it. It's in the background. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, I forgot the Kinder Bueno. That's why I got up. I wanted a Kinder Bueno earlier, and I forgot to get it, and I was like, yeah, so we got this. It was in the fridge, so I let it thaw for a little bit. Cherry Mermaid, yum, 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 you know it. And then the sugar-free one is the one that tastes like a margarita. And I don't drink anymore, and I love that taste. So that's cool. JD says potty training is the worst, but thankfully doesn't take as long as it does with kids. I never had kids. Just requires some patience. What's up, David? Good to see you again. Yeah, K-Dog, I don't drink anymore. I haven't drank in 11 years, almost. Started for health reasons, finished because I saved a couple $1,000 in 6 months. Second stream, yeah. We did word games earlier today, and we're doing this today, and then not sure what I'll do tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna prepare a bunch. I think Wednesday, Thursday, I'll take off. Oh, error theory. We talked about that the other day, didn't we? It's the philosophy that nobody is right and nobody is wrong. Well, that means we're all right and we're all wrong. Callie, a week from tomorrow. Like I'm going early. Like VidCon is I think Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the 19th, 20th, 21st. But I'm getting in a couple days early and leaving a couple days later. So I can just be there. It's like gonna be my vacation, because this summer I got a lot of goals and ideas. You want food at 12 a.m.? You can eat whenever you want. They're just regular restaurant style chips, they call them. Clancy's from Aldi's. Not the hint of lime one's what I wanted. Relativism, moral relativism. What is that? Moral relativism, the concept that there is no universal set of morals. See, my whole thing with that right there is our concept of the universe and the life in it is very, very limited. I think that's kind of dumb. We have no concept for it. And various species have ways of ostracizing or casting out members due to actions or other things, not just humans. So it's interesting. And animals don't go to school, so like, you know, but they learn in a different way, you know. That's a really interesting concept that I've never thought of at all. I never heard. It's just they're just nachos. It's just called restaurant style, you know. Tortilla chips. Tortilla chips. You watch Ghostbusters? I barely drink at times like this. After the strong meds are completely out of the system, I drink a bit for pain control. Yep. Shannon, you're wonderful. Roast beef and barbecue chips. Nom, 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 nom. That's pretty good. But yeah, this year for California VidCon, I do have to check the Facebook group. There's a Facebook group with, and the people that are in it are the people that have been to all of or most of the VidCons. And the picture gets smaller every year. You know? Like, I'm one of the less than 20 people now, I think it is, that have been to every VidCon in California. Let's put it that way. Shannon Buck says, thank you. Thanks for being such a great person. Aw, Shannon, you're so kind. You're really cool. That's another heart for you in case you really need it. Beastmo says, hello, all you awesomeness people. What's up, dude? You haven't been at every VidCon, yeah. They play movies to cartoons. Oh, okay. Tubi, nice. Less than 20 probably, yeah. I don't actually know the number. It could be like 1,000, but no, can't be 1,000. It could be like 40 maybe. And this will be the 14th official one. But for my friends and I, we had a special one. Yep, in Anaheim. Because we went for when it was gonna happen. Because I had quit teaching that summer and our boy Johnny Ridlin was, you know, we were all bored. And we missed each other because we hadn't seen each other since 2019 at that point. And it was the best trip ever, dude. We had... Was it thunder? Lightning and the thunder. Boom, boom, boom. Thunder. Did you hear that? Did anybody hear that? I love thunder. There's thunder. You actually close it. That's nice. Casper? Hi, Harry Ma. There's thunder. I like thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, I gotta see the lightning strikes map. Lightning strike. No, not starting strike map. Okay. Lightning strikes near me. Okay. There we go. We found it. Lightning alert. Ka-chow. All right, so now all right, we're ready. I got the lightning. So there's lightning near my house. You got your Canadian passport? Nice. I did mine February or something. Shannon says, we also had big storms. That's the first song that came to mind. Nice. Lightning McQueen alert. Ka-chow, ka-chow. Just looked in your fridge and saw some fried chicken. Now I have to listen to the I Love Chicken. I wrote that song. That's been really doing well on Spotify lately. There's like, in this last month, I had 5,000 listens to it. I was like, that's more than normal. Cool. Thunder, feel the thunder. Boom, boom, boom. I wish it would rain right now. Well, it's raining here. There's not a lot of thunder, so there might only be a little bit. I wish it would rain right now. Oh, Playbook has a question for chat. What was your go-to or late night snack? I'm sorry, I can't stop. I was trying to burp and then my brain stopped processing speech. Okay. Playbook says, question for chat. What was your go-to late night childhood snack? Ron Killings, the truth will set you free. You know it. 5% of the 5K views are me or boyfriend. La 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 lava. Chicken. Nothing but the truth. It's snowing right now? I wish it were summer. Where is it snowing? Are you just making that up? You had that last week? Oh my goodness. You had lava chicken last week? Or thunder? But when the summer rolls around, I wish I was freezing. Just gotta enjoy where you're at today. You ever notice there's people that will always complain about something that's going to happen in the future, weather related? Those people aren't happy with their lives. You don't have to be like them. Oh, it's a Front Bottom song. Cool. I just went in like 5 different conversations at the same time, and my brain was like, wow. Yours was a toasted PBJ on cinnamon raisin bagel or any deli meat. I liked sandwiches. I didn't like making macaroni and cheese as a youngster because, well, I guess I'm going to tell a little story. Once upon a time, I was about 12 years old. And mom was doing, she was working or something, and it was summer. And we were latchkey kids, basically. So it was the first summer that we were gonna be not in the babysitters or whatever. So made some mac and cheese, and I used way too much water, and well, I was dumping it out, and it was hot. And then it spilled, and then it got on my foot, and I got 2nd-degree burns on my foot. And now we're at the Cave of Rebirth, in which I'm going to let that and every other memory that I've ever had where I did something stupid, I'm going to let that go. And I'm going to feel good about it. I love that after I say I got 2nd-degree burns off of it, that your question is, did you still eat the mac and cheese? We love the Front Bottoms in the stream. Yeah, dude. I learned about the Front Bottoms from BB Jess. That is how I learned about them. Didn't know about them. And they're pretty cool. I like their music a lot. It's kind of cool. Great band. Great. Check them out if you haven't. That's what Playbook Paradise says. K-Dog Mikey says, childhood snacks, Girl Scout cookies, to Boy Scout popcorn, to Ice Cream Rocky Road. Nice. That was great, though. What a great question. Can't be hungry and have a burnt foot, you know? Pain kind of makes you not hungry. Do I know who Harley Poe is? Is that I know Harley Quinn. Is Harley Poe either Dameron Poe's sister or Edgar Allan Poe's wife? Marcor says, I love Harley Poe. Who's asking? David on on YouTube. I almost said TikTok. I know Hugh. Anybody else know Mr. Janus? His first name is Hugh. You have some of his art tattooed on your arm. Oh, wow, cool. Harley Poe is a folk punk artist. See, I learned so much. Anyone remember Shark Bites gummies snack? The white shark with a mystery flavor? Oh, wow. I kind of didn't have Shark Bites gummies, but I wish that I had now. I want to know what the mystery flavor is. Harley Poe's a folk punk artist, and he's a guy. There it is. Okay, everybody, we're at the rebirth clearing. We have exited the cavern of rebirth. And right now, I'm going to say a little something. You can say something before you take your breath. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you choose and want. What I like to say first is always the same, kind of. Everything is temporary. And I'm just going to take a deep breath and let out all the things that I'm worried about in my mind and heart, and let the universe fill me and help me fill myself up with love and joy and all the cool stuff that ever could possibly be. Corporate Hearts is the most underrated folk punk band, says I Am Hardcore. All right, Playbook says, you walk into a gas station, corner store, what snacks are you getting? I'm getting Reese's Sticks, because you get 4 of them, and I freeze them, and I'll eat 2 at one point, and then 2 at another. You didn't even know I was live at first? Really, Beast Mode? Well, you always have that problem. It's like, I never know you're live. I don't understand. Notifications should work. Shannon, thanks for being here again. But I love Reese's Sticks. I got some frozen right now, but I got Kinder Buenos right now, because they don't usually have Kinder Buenos at gas stations or corner stores. You ever know that? Monster Java. I used to love those 300 milligram Monster coffees. Those were awesome. Wait, did I ever? Whoops. I love how I feel right this moment. I just feel like we're all just hanging out. Or it's like we're on our walkie-talkies. Shh, hey, what's going on over there? Shh, hey, we're just farting around. All right, shh. You know? I feel happy. Like pure happiness. Like everything about who I am is content and loves what my life is. I'm living with intent, purpose, and it's freaking cool, dude. I gotta admit, like every day is like the best freaking day ever, and I just love it. And then I'm whole and complete in myself. And every time I say it out loud, there's something that giggles in the back of my brain that says, "Ooh, something's gonna surprise you there, big dude. You're not gonna know when or what or something." And I'm like, why does this keep happening? And it's only when I say it out loud. So, but I like it. So, Mellow Yellow and Grippo's barbecue potato chips. Mellow Yellow, dude. That's funny. One time I thought I was getting like a can of Yoo-Hoo because I said Yoo-Hoo in a can. It's always in those weird pouch thingies. And then I took the drink. I was like, Yoo-Hoo in a can. I was like, wow, what is this? It was Mellow Yellow. It was in the same like yellow. It was the same yellow type can because I got it from the Dollar Tree. And I was like, oh, I really wanted that to be Yoo-Hoo in a can. And it wasn't. I was going to do this like a minute ago. I got excited in my stories, which means life is good. If I get excited in my stories, that means I'm having fun. Because I love everything. I'm a little bit lost, but I'm still here. Playbook has a great question. Oh, powdered donuts are overrated. Yeah, I don't like powdered donuts that much. I'd rather have chocolate covered donuts than. But my personal favorite is glazed. But the little tiny donuts, powdered, they're always too. Yeah. What's something that your parents told you as a kid, but you realized later on that it wasn't true? I don't know. Bunch of stuff probably. David says, I'm going to fall asleep here pretty soon, so good night to you all, and I'd appreciate it if you lulled me to sleep. Well, that's what we're going to do, so here we go. Go to sleep, David, because you are really tired. You have now been lulled to sleep. You are welcome. This is so cool. Astro Pops? Heck yeah, dude. Shout out to everybody on Kick. Love you so much. Shout out to everybody on Twitch. Love you so much. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Love you so much. Shout out to everybody that I couldn't see on TikTok today. Still love you so much, but Streamlabs didn't allow let the access expire on my thing. So WWE Supercard. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. What's up, Harry? Yours having the inside car light being on was illegal? Oh, wow. Yeah. But you have a much higher chance of being pulled over if it stayed on there. Because it's not normal. I liked my face. It was interesting. It does look suspicious now that you mention it. Exactly. Shout out to JD's in the I forgot how to talk. JD, the DJ, says from the Kick Chat, shout out to all the streamers shouting out the Kick Chat. It's a shout out sheption. We have to dig deeper. Thanks, JD, dude. That's cool. Yeah, about an hour and a half. Like somewhere between an hour and a half and an hour and 45 minutes, my brain kind of stops working because it's finally relaxed in the sense where I've played out all my emotions. We've been goofing off. I got lost in the music a couple of times, which kind of happens every single time. And then every now and then I'll just forget how to speak for a second because I'm still playing the piano and I'm still perceiving the backdrop and I am the soundtrack. I am the one that's making the sound go along with this never-ending loop, 10 to 12 minutes long. And then, but like, so that's already, I'm already doing so much. And then, but to be able to know, like, and understand that I can't do everything, it feels great. And it's also because I'm doing this to turn my brain off. And it's really cool to like just lose a little bit of vocal ability or linguistic expression, I guess is a good way to put it. What time do I usually go to sleep after streams? Much later than people would think. I'm like usually as soon as I get done with the stream, I usually walk for a bit because so many times, these not so much, but so many times I've gotten stream crashes when a stream is just really amazing and there's just like so much laughing. If I laugh a lot in a stream, there's a much higher percentage of a stream crash afterwards where I just feel like drained and like empty, you know? So I make sure that if I have, and I haven't gotten too many of the stream crashes from these because these are always just relaxing anyway. I did get one the other day though, and it was very strange. And usually what'll happen in a stream crash is like things that I don't think about or worry about, will pop their heads into my brain. You know what I mean? Like weird stuff. Sometimes self-worth stuff, or abandonment stuff. Sometimes, or things that I know I don't have a problem with, but sometimes the brain just tricks you into thinking that you. Well, what do you think? It's like it's just a temporary thing. You know what I mean? But usually 4 or 5 in the morning. Right now, I like to sleep. I sleep late, and then I get up around noon. Sometimes 1. Depends. It's also strange, like, because it gets light right around 5 o'clock now. I like it's, dawn is early right now because it's summer. So I like to try to be asleep before sunrise, unless it's a Monday. And sometimes I didn't stay up until like when Buzz Duty was. And next week I probably won't because I'll have to figure out my sleep schedule because like I have to leave early Tuesday morning on the 17th. So yeah, and there's energy drink. This is a Rip It, and then but I'll have a Rip It, and then like when it gets to about halfway, I'll fill it with water so I don't have too much caffeine all the time. And it also helps the water stay in there, I guess. Hydration, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, dude, I've been feeling ridiculously great for a while now. I imagine you have that problem for various reasons, but I thought one of us is the caffeine intake. No, not really. I like to stay up late. I was born at 4:11 in the morning. This can put your mind in a panic state, which isn't going to have late night. Yeah. But those last few years of teaching, like, always during, like, when it started getting light out, like, the end of, if it was the beginning of May to the end of, the end of April to the beginning of June was always a horrible time of the year because, like, pretty much when, not right away when daylight savings happened, but when it started being light till, like, 8, 9 at night, I couldn't sleep because I was too amped from just all the stuff. So it was tricky. And then I would have naps after school, and then it was a vicious cycle, Plus I was drinking a bunch at the time, so it was different. But even when I stopped the drinking, it was I noticed it was a thing. I was like, oh, well, I guess it wasn't just the drinking. That was pretty. I liked it. I'm making this up and I like it a lot. Judas Time says, good night, everyone. I off to sleepy. Have a good night, Judas Time. I hope your dreams are so fine. Yeah, to the buddy, yeah, buddy. JD, this is a great question. JD says, how do you decide what key to start out in each night, or is it always the same? I've been really cheap, and I've been pretty much in the same key for about 2 or 3 months now. I'm playing, my piano is old and hasn't been tuned in the 23 years that I've had it. And it's always a half step low. So I'm playing in B flat major technically, and which means it's actually sounds like A major. Not to be confused with A minor. Thank you. They not like us, Harry. They not. That was a great question, JD. I'm open to all questions right now because I just feel really wonderful about freaking everything, dude. They can be deep questions too. We've talked about plenty of deep things in here, and you know what? If everybody's just not really into that, that's cool too. I don't care. I'm just vibing, and I've done what I needed to do, and now I'm here for the universe, man. I'm here for all of us that are being present in this moment. I'm even here for the lurkers, workers, and twerkers, people that are awesome, and I will never know that they're here because they didn't say hi. But I still love them, you know? Here's a hand heart. Yeah. I'm gonna open up this Kinder Bueno right now. Dude, I'm so excited. Heck yeah, dude. And now it's Kinder Bueno time. Did that sound cool? It felt cool. Nom 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 nom. Are you so happy right now? John Cena is currently turning into the 2005 John Cena Ruthless Aggression and the old R-Truth, which is Ron Killings in 2008. He like cut his hair off. That was kind of a lot. Gigi says, I just didn't know if it was a conscious decision or if you just kind of sat and started playing. I mean, you obviously know what you're doing, just not plunking. Yeah. The first month, I would play in a different key, and I would change keys, and it was more improvisational because I was thinking if it was going to evolve into more creative stuff. Hey, 3100 ENT, we're chilling, dude. I'm just stretching my back for a second and moving stuff. Long live Biggie Dad. Dude, thank you so much. That was very kind of you. But then the more that it was, I was doing it, JD, it was more like, I think we'll just not worry about it. Like, I didn't want it to just be super creative. I wanted this to be accidentally creative. Like how I would get inspired by a backdrop or a certain scene or a certain time or a certain color thing or certain this, because like it happens all the time. Yeah, kind of free flowing, because I then felt like I could just really just let go even further. And that's a great question, because it's a conscious choice to play in basically the same key, so I don't have to worry about it too much. You know, and also like when I do close my eyes and stuff, like I know what I'm playing. Sometimes I'll screw up a little bit because I'm really lost in the music and the feelings and the emotions. Because sometimes when I play and I close my eyes, I don't see what this is. I see things that are happening in my head, or almost like a dream. And sometimes I'm in the dream, and most times I'm not when I'm getting lost in here. Yeah. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm home. But faces past? Oh, faces. Yeah. We are currently live on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. So in case you are wondering, who is she talking to? A bunch of people are talking in different platforms, and you just don't see them. That's why I say them, so everybody knows that we're all together. But yeah, and also, if I'm in one key, it's a lot easier to just improvise more. And I have a feeling that, and like one key I was playing in was kind of hurting my left wrist once, and I was like, I don't want to get carpal tunnel or anything bad. So this key seems to, I mean, it's the one that I want to say it was like since probably late February, we kind of been in this key. I'm stretching my wrist right now real quickly. And it's been kind of a vibe, and a lot of themes are the same, and a lot of them, like this one, I do this all the time. Boom, 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 boom. Then I'll add the dialogue or the kind of like talking to somebody else, like boom, 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 boom. It sounds like voices talking to each other. That's called dialogue in musical terms. Or instruments talking to each other, etc., etc., etc. Look at me, I used to teach and crap. Getting away on time. But I hope everybody's life is full of happiness today. Harry Ma says, I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me. It's Randy Orton's theme song. And that was Biggie Dude getting the heck lost. That felt like I wasn't even here for a second. SummerSlam? Yeah, maybe. Or Night of Champions. Randy Orton is going to make a surprise return in RKO Cena and CM Punk wins the title. That'd be cool. Hey, we had a title change tonight, so... I love all of this nonsense. You know? Yeah, he could hold on to it until the end of the year. I don't know. It will end eventually. Everything does. And that's why every day is such a beautiful gift, because we're able to create. We're able to laugh. We're able to cry. We're able to poop and pee and other things and feel and see and hear and perceive this reality around us. And we've learned how to communicate with each other. And we've learned how to build machines that can defy gravity and go really, really fast. And we're just going to keep on growing. But we also have to make sure that we stay grounded in our humanity, because they go, really fast. Watch out, guys. I'm going to go really, really fast. I don't even know what that voice is, but is that Data from Goonies? Because that's how I was reading it. And we talked about Goonies the other day, so I thought maybe that was like a comeback. I love that if that's the reference that you're talking about, because I talked about this not too long ago, like an hour ago, like how sometimes somebody writes something in the chat and I think it's from something. So I'll do it and I'll be so excited. And so many times I'm right, because people know that I get weird, obscure references because it's exciting. It's like a mental puzzle for me. Like, what can I remember from this? Is this right? Sometimes I totally miss stuff, but it's really, really cool. I'm so freaking excited about being alive, dude. You can be old and still be young. I am that. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Somebody feels sad. Don't feel sad, you're fine. And I'm good too if you're worried about me, so it's okay. Sometimes I'll get a feeling like that. And the way that my brain works is like, it may be somebody that is actually in real time perceiving this or sees this in the future. And that exact moment will resonate with one person that I won't know exists if this, like say 20, 30 years from now. it feels like time is not a factor when I feel those feelings or whatever. Harry says, would you rather be young or old if you had to choose one? Old. Because I already am. But young at heart, so I could still relate to all the young whippersnappers out there. Yeah. JD says, I just thought that was what you were referencing, was just furthering the bit. Perfect. And that's what we can do here, you know? Saw something recently about how they're bringing back supersonic passenger air travel. Sonic booms over major cities shouldn't cause any type of panic at all. Right? Maybe they have to be out of like that airspace before they can go super duper sonic. You know, that's my guess. They bring the boom! Sonic boom! That's how I'm interpreting it, how that would have to work. I never, I guess the way to look it up is to see what it's like with the Concorde or military jets, like what people that have experienced it, like, does it really matter? Does it happen over other major cities already? It's interesting. I like thinking about stuff without looking up things. It's easy to think about something, or it's easy to, without looking up something, just to see what you know already and to see what you can think about it without looking up anything. The Concorde used to land at Dallas. Not long after the build, that thing was loud. No kidding. Interesting. I just assumed that the Concorde only flew New York to Paris, but that's actually or England. That's fascinating. I didn't know that. That first half of that Kinder Bueno was so good. I ate Shrek's eyeball. And inside Shrek's eyeball is the tree of goals. What are your goals for this week? You don't have to tell me right now. You don't tell me at all. For anybody that's asleep, you are going to have the best dreams ever. You are going to have peace in your world. You're going to have love in your heart. And you're going to laugh when you hear fart sounds. Sweet dreams, everybody that's already asleep. You're amazing. They tried nonstops to Paris or London from Dallas. It was too loud and hold as many people as the wide body ones. Yeah. Interesting. Because it was a thin plane, wasn't it? Yeah, dude. I love that this is my life. I love that this is my choice. I love that I stream to connect with humanity. I love that I've always kept it as a hobby, you know? And even if it ever made like real full-time income for a long time, I would want to keep it quote unquote as a hobby, you know? Because that's just cool. Like I can see something like this really just connecting to a bunch of people, and then people will remember about it, and then, you know, a bunch more people kind of hang out, you know what I mean? But as long as I still give it the same respect that it really is just for me, and then I get to just let go of all that stuff in a way that's constructive, you know, catharsis, letting out my voice, relaxing that, letting out my heart, letting out my mind, just the brain, letting out the music, and connecting it with this visual stimuli. It's a beautiful thing. And then once I've gotten through my own stuff, I can be there for other people. And we have some amazing people that have asked amazing questions. We have amazing people that lurk, work, or twerk during these things. And I'm honored that people value me and even want to spend any time with me, even if they're not talking, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care. I'm thankful you're here. To every one of you. And there's so many cool people. And you never know who's here or not, because if you're not talking, I don't know you're here, you know? And it's fascinating. Because I don't ever worry about who's here or who's not here. I just play the piano and love it. And then here we got Shrek's eyeball. And I'm trying to think about also what my goals are. I have, on Friday, I'm going to create musical fusion. That's my big goal. And I have to practice some guitar. I practiced some a little bit today, just so like my hand doesn't feel like it's going to fall off. I want more guitar songs than piano songs, I think, for this thing. Because that'll be the easiest thing. And just to relax my mind and get ready for my next trip in a week and just enjoy everything. But I will have the album like that. It's being recorded Friday. I'll probably submit it Sunday night. Excuse me. And then it'll probably be in stores by the time I'm in California, which is really kind of awesome. And I'll tell the artist name and everything. I'm keeping everything like very quiet because it's not a Biggie Dude album, so it'll be interesting. But and then I'm also I'm wondering, I think I want to have a whole bunch of goals I have a lot of goals for the summer, but I don't know which ones I want to work on to make them actually heavy. Some of them are just ideas. they're in the dreaming stages. Some I don't know enough about certain things yet. So it's exciting though. I think I'm going to go to 2:22:22. So 22 more minutes, I think. Sometimes I like when I got a little chip in one hand and everything I'm doing is just the other hand. And the sustain pedal just builds out the chord. I like it. I like a lot of stuff. Thanks for all of you that are alive. Thanks for being here. I feel a lot of cool stuff right now. Of course, I feel it a lot, but you know what I'm saying? It's just... Anytime I say it in the chat, it's always happening at that moment. That's pretty. Yeah, dude. It's so freaking relaxing. Boopy doopy doo. Boopy doopy doo. Boopity boopity boo. Boopy doopy doo. Boopity doopity doo. Boopy doopy doo. Yeah, dude. That was cool. I got lost for a second again. I wonder what amazing things I'll do this summer. You know, it's funny because like this DreamHack was my first convention this year. And as soon as I went to it, everything slowed down. Like, it feels like it's been 3 months since DreamHack, and it's been 3 weeks, not even 3 full weeks, you know. But the first 5 months of the year, you know, up to May, went by so fast. It felt like, you know, it's kind of weird. Like, because 2024 for me felt like 6 years. You know, it was such a wonderful year full of adventures and trips and so many amazing experiences. You know, and so much growth as a person. You know, I love that. I love that I am who I am. And I'm thankful that I get to just do this. I'm thankful, yeah. January felt like, yeah, January did take forever. January's been kind of like that the last couple of years. Felt like it wasn't going to end, but the rest of the year has been kind of sped, yeah, kind of fast, sped on by. Big on, oh my goodness, dear Lord. Dang, that caught me off guard a little bit. Not gonna lie, that was a yawn out of nowhere, just like an RKO. Pretty soon it will be time for TwitchCon and DreamHack. I mean, really, those are 2 weeks apart. They were 2 weeks apart last year too. Man, that was such a weird. TwitchCon was just so weird because of Mom. I remembered feeling so helpless. There's nothing like being 3,000 miles away from home, getting a call from my mom's next door neighbor saying that she's in the hospital. They think it might, they don't know if it was a stroke or not. And I'm like, getting ready to go to TwitchCon, you know. I mean, it was surreal, and I'm very thankful that I posted something on Twitter, because I did not want to have to tell the story at all, unless it was somebody that really had seen that, you know what I mean? And not that you don't ever, I mean, I know when, you know, a lot of people care about me, and I was very thankful for all of them. A lot of cool squad people were checking up on me that day, and that meant the world. You know? And by the evening, like, we knew she wasn't, like, brain dead or, you know, it was better. So I could enjoy the party. We didn't talk to her, get word from her. She didn't text us until like that Sunday. But like that was so that was great. But before I went to the party, I knew that she was like awake and like coherent and everything was okay. That was the block party at TwitchCon. But man, it was. I haven't felt that helpless in a long, like, since. You know what I mean? And I've had a bunch of stuff that's gone on since then. Mostly private stuff, but like, darn it. But And I don't usually feel helpless. But that was like the perfect timing, you know? JD says, you probably talked about before, but it's late and I don't remember. I have one sister. She's 1 year younger than me academically, so we were very close our whole lives, you know? Like, we're almost Irish twins. We were 20 months apart. And I was late in December 73. So I started kindergarten when I was 5.5 because I missed the cutoff date or whatever. And she was one of the younger ones in her class, so that was kind of cool. 18 months younger? Yeah. So we have like the same thing. That's kind of funny. That's really funny, JD. And I have one niece. And she's cool as heck. I never had kids when I was married. I didn't have any kids when I wasn't married. But I mean that I brought into the world biologically, okay? Like no lie. There was at least 50 kids, and that's very, very low estimate. At least that many that told me that they liked me more than their parents. And that wasn't just during when I was their teacher. It was like years later, sometimes as adults. I'm like, come on, dude. I'm just one guy. It's like, no, but you're so cool. It's like, all right, thank you. I'm just laughing because I am. I love my life. I love who I am. I love the people in my world. I love how I always find new awesome people too, on top of the people that we already know. And I love this vibe. I love that I always feel so much peace in my world and my heart, and I can feel like that I'm just radiating it. I always feel it. It's just like, it's just that. And then there's so many other people that they feel that energy, and maybe it connects to something in their higher states of consciousness or something, that like you get energized by that too or something. I don't freaking know. I'm just a guy, but I feel it. It doesn't make sense, but I'm just like, what if we are all connected? Because we are all here, That's just fascinating to think about. Hell yeah, dude. Just like... I can think about so many things today that were just inspiring. Mundane, ordinary things that I just thought, wow, that's cool. JD says, I don't think there's any question that we're all connected. Some are just more tuned into it than others. Yeah. I think that might be what I got going on right now. I think maybe, and I don't know because I'm still trying to figure this out because I'm just one guy, you know. And I know I say it a lot, but it's because I mean it a lot. I don't. It's not false. You know what I mean. No matter how cool I know that I am and how I feel that I am, I don't think I'm any better than anybody else because anybody can attain what I've attained, in my opinion. But it took a lot of work. And I want to grow. And so I choose to grow. And I choose to learn more about the human condition and experience. And I choose to share my experiences. And then other people feel safe or welcome to share their own experiences. Today, multiple people over 2 streams said, you know, that they remembered me from their childhood over 10 years ago. And they saw me and it made them happy. That's worth a lot. And what Logan said earlier about the video that I made of when my dad passed away, that video helped him when his dad passed away after, I'm like, damn. Sometimes I help people without even knowing, you know, and I mean, it's most times probably. It's fascinating. And I love that I can just do this. I love that I figured this out because it really just, you know, I know that everybody that's here or lurking, working, or twerking or is already asleep knows this because you've been here. Like, it's just, there's something here. Some sort of connection to something bigger than our individual selves. And it's a willingness to find out more. It's a willingness to look for peace within ourselves, or at least that's what I'm looking at it, you know? Because in this stream, I heal myself, you know? And I get lost in the music every now and then, and it's just a beautiful, like, symphony of existence. And I feel like I'm shining. That feels really good. Especially from, you know, how dark my life was during the 2020 to 2021 school year, my last year of teaching. It was such a dark time for me. I'm so glad I got out, and I'm so glad I found all the stuff I found in under 4 years. And I'm so thankful that I found this vibe. I created this vibe, but I found it too, you know what I mean? But anyways, we're about to be done. I'm so thankful for everybody that's been here tonight. Thank you all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers. Thank you kick.com. Thank you Twitch. Thank you YouTube. Hopefully we'll be, the next time that we do this, we'll be able to do the TikTok as well. But I invite anybody to write some stuff in the chat as I get ready to play the outro. And sometimes we end up sticking around a lot longer, so it's okay. But this is the Big Dude's Chill Piano Deep Voice Relaxing Type Beat Stream Show for June 10th, 2025. And I love you long time, and you are wonderful. Yeah. JD says, good night, bud. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will. I'm going to have the second half of that Kinder Bueno. I'm going to see if the recycling bin is ready to be retrieved from the outdoors. I'm going to maybe eat some other food because I'm hungry. And I'm going to just enjoy tonight. And maybe I'll take tomorrow off. I haven't figured it out yet. I'll probably play some Supercard too off camera right now. But everybody, thanks for being alive. Thank you, Kick.com. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you, YouTube. And may the joy of the world be in your heart. And may you know that you got a lot of power within you. And you can do really great stuff, even if you think that you can't. And I believe in you. And you believe in yourself too. And it's okay to believe in yourself because you're the only person you'll ever truly have. Don't forget that. My name is Biggie Dude. And we're about to hit the last chords. Thanks for being alive. Happy today. You are awesome. And we love you a long time. Here's the last chord. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. I love you. You're so amazing. Hope you have the bestest day ever. I hope you know that you got the good stuff and you are amazing. And I hope you have a happy day. Okay, goodbye. I love you. Goodbye. Goodbye.